What's up, everybody? Dave here, and this is another week of what's going on in my world, the Digital Dungeon Master's world. It's kind of weird. I'm kind of getting used to still saying the Digital Dungeon Master since all of the transitions taking place. But anyways, guys, this is for week number 43, October 24 to October 30th, and the end of the month, and we are getting close to Halloween. So, had a very busy week last week, guys. Had 3 workshops, 2 public, 1 was private for the patrons. Had 3 games, 3 great games last week. Man, everything was so good. Everything went so smooth. It was a good week last week. So first thing I want to talk to you guys about, just a couple things. This is going to be probably a pretty short Digital Dungeon Master this week video. So the first thing I want to talk about is the 30-day trial that Fantasy Grounds has. I have been asked to pass along to the community that there is no more 30-day trial. And the reason for that is there were some issues with PayPal, because PayPal sucks, number one. PayPal used to be pretty good, but PayPal pretty much sucks now. They have more money than the U.S. government, so yeah, they pretty much suck now. It's gone to their head. Anyways, PayPal has had a problem with the billing on trials. So what has been happening is after a trial, it kicks the email out, the person re-signs up and gets another trial. So people were exploiting this and taking advantage of the system, and so that the trial has been taken down. They're going to find another alternative for it, but until then, Doug has asked me to pass on to you, the community, that if you do wish to try Fantasy Grounds and you go ahead and purchase a month subscription for either standard or ultimate, whatever, if you're not happy with it, send him an email at the end of your trial and he'll take care of it for you. Pretty nice. Doug cares, man. It's not like he just owns a business and he's just trying to make wheelbarrows of money or drones full of money to be dropped off at his house. I mean, he's actually a gamer, guys. He bought this company because he loved it, number one, and he didn't want to see it, go down. And obviously he's a gamer because he's in my Sunday game. So, yeah. So he wanted me to pass that on to you guys, and so I am. Now, next, we're going to talk about a little bit about the straw poll. If you guys want to vote, please vote for this. In fact, if you don't want to vote, I want you to vote. Please, guys, I need you to vote. It is a straw poll. Link is down below in the comments section. And what do you want to see more of on the Digital Dungeon Master site? Do you want to see more Dungeon Master content? Do you want to see more player content? Or do you want to see a community page be erected? Ooh, I said erect. Do you want to see a... now I'm all haywired now. Do you want to see a page put onto the site or erected with a bunch of RPG articles of you guys, from you guys to everyone out there? I will reward you with some gold for doing this. If in fact, I may even do it anyways. So vote, please, guys. The link is down below in the comment section. Now, also, I want to talk a little bit about Patreon. Patreon, guys, is a it's been a great thing of the addition of Patreon. I really like Patreon. It gives creators like myself an opportunity to, reward the community, to have goals in the community. And guys, there'd be nothing more than I would love to do this full time for you guys. I would love to be able to do, broadcast every single day, but I just simply cannot do it, guys. I have to work. I have to keep these lights on. I have to keep this internet running. I have to keep everything going, guys. I have to keep gas in the car. I got to keep food in the gut, So check out the Patreon page, guys. We have a new community Discord server, which is a TeamSpeak server, and it is at the very minimum $1 pledge, and anybody that has a $1 pledge can go in and be a part of the Discord community. You know, there's a lot of people that are hanging out in there, and it's growing and growing all the time, which is a good thing. You know, there's other rewards that you can get. You can get one-on-one time with me if you need some help with me for helping you create a campaign or something like that. I'm free for that. There are other rewards like my Friday night game. Every Friday night, the patrons jump in. They all sign up. There's sign-ups to jump into the official Adventures League games. Also, if you and your friends are looking for a a pretty consistent dungeon master that cares and loves to run a game, I'm also available for that as well. So check out the patron level, and guys, I would love to go full time, like I said. I would love for this to take off, and for me to be able to hire a video editor, and for me to hire someone to do social media stuff. I would love to be able to do that, guys. That would just free me up to where I could do nothing but, broadcast on topics in D&D and host games. So it would be great. And I know that you guys have, in the last 6 months, voiced your concern of my lack of streaming. And guys, I blew my life savings in the last 4 years. I had to go back to work. So, and I know I've talked about this the last couple of weeks, but I just figured I would mention it one more time. But the Patreon page is something that I take very seriously, along with everything else that I do. When there is money involved, I want to make sure that when someone they entrust me to provide them a service, I try to be as diligent as I can to make sure that those promises are fulfilled. So, I mean, you get treasure chests, you get all kind, you get Adventures League games, you get closed content for the digital master workshops, and it's only going to grow and grow as more people sign up. And the ultimate goal would be for me to create the world that I have in ledger books. I have 20 or 30 ledger books full of information of a world that I've been creating, some weird world that I've been creating the last 20 years of my life off and on. So I would love to be able to put that on a PDF and get it out to you guys. So, all right, guys. So I'm going to move on from Patreon, but check it out, guys. It's patreon.com/digitaldungeonmaster, and help support what I do, guys. I mean, I hate to talk about, hey guys, help support me and stuff, but guys, it is what it is. You guys want to see it 5, 6, 7 days a week like I used to do. That's the only thing that's going to be able to make it happen. So, but anyway, I thank all my patrons out there that I have. You guys are awesome, and it means the world to me. And this is the best job that I've ever had. It really is. All right, guys. So we're going to move on from that. Talked about this is getting close to Halloween, right? So I'm going to go ahead and announce that we're going to have a Halloween stream on October 31st. I'm going to start up at about 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And either, depending on how many folks that I have, I've reached out to quite a few people to hang out with me on Halloween. And plus we'll have some surprises for you as well. I don't know if we're going to do a one-shot game or if we're just going to kind of sit around, turn the lights down, maybe light some candles, and talk to the Ouija board, or maybe even tell some spooky stories or some spooky life stories that we've had. So I've reached out to quite a few of my friends, see if they'd be interested in doing something like that. But there will be a stream on Halloween night. It'll be 10 o'clock. Halloween is my favorite holiday of the year. It is really the only holiday that I really celebrate, except for I did Christmas last couple of years, but that's another story. But thanks, Miss Scarlet, for that. But but anyway, I love Halloween, guys, and I love to sit outside, and I love to give candy to the kids and stuff. And every year they come back a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger. So me and my son are gonna go out there and do that before he heads in for a couple hours of a party at work. So join us Halloween night, 10 p.m. Eastern. All right, so what's going to be going on this week, guys? That's pretty much everything that I had, except for I'm going to be working on a couple of I've got two projects that I'm working on. Well, one is the light at the end of the tunnel with the transition from tabletopping to the digital dungeon master. And I've got a couple welcome videos I wanted to make. I wanted to get those done last week. I thought I was going to be able to. I did make them, but I didn't like the way they turned out. And that's a big flaw that I have. I make so many videos, but I don't like the way they turn out, so I remake them. And there's so many times that I don't even get back to remaking them again. So, but the Patreon video will be up tomorrow. Well, today, probably in about the next 12 hours when I get home from work. And I'm also going to have a new YouTube video that's going to welcome you to that channel as well. For this week, and I'm also working on my Game Master's Guide for Numenera. I really like Numenera, and you guys, in the last straw poll voted Numenera. You guys actually beat D&D 5th edition, which really surprised me. I almost didn't put D&D 5e on the list because I knew it was going to probably beat everything by a landslide. But I'm glad that you guys as a community voted on Numenera, and I really like Numenera. And I'm putting a lot of data into a module for Numenera with a lot of ciphers, a lot of the monsters, and I'm going to run some adventures. I don't know if we're going to do some... We may even do some one-shots for... instead of doing Adventures League, maybe we'll do a couple Numenera one-shots or something. Just so we can kind of test out the mechanics and see what people think about it. So that's going to be pretty cool. Plus, when I start creating my game in the future, hopefully we can make it happen. I want to be able to do it for 5th edition, and I want to be able to do it with the Cypher system. So basically 2 conversions at one time. I think that would actually be pretty nice. All right, so what's going on this week, guys? Well, Monday and Tuesday I basically spent, catching up from last week. Last week was a massive week for me, especially with work and everything going on, and getting everything caught up. So pretty much everything is done, which is nice. Now it's just about, creating content for the website and, for all of you. So Monday, Tuesday spent catching up. Wednesday, today, I'll be doing some Football Manager tonight. Oh, Dave's doing that boring soccer stuff again. But anyways, sometimes you just got to unplug from D&D or RPGs altogether. And I do RPGs every single day. So I like to unplug a little bit, play some video games, and I know a lot of you don't like it, and you've been vocal about it. But guys, it is what it is. I need to keep it fresh for myself as well. So a lot of people seem to forget that people can get burnt out, and I don't want to get burnt out, and that's why I'm trying to keep things fresh. And I'm in no way, shape, or form even close to being burnt out. Not like I was, 6 months to a year ago. That was just, it was horrible. I was in a bad place then. But anyways, I'm gonna play some Football Manager. Football Manager 17 came out. I'm going to be playing DRIVETHRU FC. I'm in my 2nd season. I'm not going to play that long, but tomorrow I've got. I'm going to do some DM prepping. I don't think I'll be doing that online, but I will be tomorrow night doing a broadcast, which will be Thursday night at 8 p.m. The Digital Dungeon Master Workshop. I'll be showing that the owner of RPG Crate, Chris, has so graciously sent me. I'll be doing the unboxing. He sent me an email and said that it is an awesome month this month for RPG Crate, and I said, okay, let's check it out. So I'm going to open it, and we'll do that live on stream tonight. And we're also going to take a look at some of this Limitless Adventures stuff that I've been talking about. Really good stuff. It's all plug-and-play stuff. It's from the Limitless Adventures website, and they're on DM's Guild as well. They have a lot of plug-and-play encounters, short adventures. They've created more mechanics for 5e, like jousting and stuff. And we're going to take a look at some of that stuff tonight. Next week, I'm going to have a special guest on the channel. I'm going to have you guys know Chris, or Schmo. He does D&D here on Twitch as well. And I'm not sure if he's on YouTube. I think he is on YouTube. But he's going to be a special guest next week. And he and I are just going to sit down, talk about DMing for an hour, 2 hours, however long he can stay, and then we'll answer some questions from you guys. You know, you'll have 2 dungeon masters to pick their minds. So that'll be next week. So it'll be nice to have Chris. All right. So also, Friday is Adventures League night, and we will be doing the DDEX1 series. I believe they're doing DDEX1-2. So they'll be continuing with that at 6 p.m. Eastern on Friday. 6 p.m. Eastern on Friday. The Digital Dungeon Master Workshop on Thursday is 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, so Saturday, nothing going on. Saturday is going to be probably a pretty quiet day for me, probably a Rejuve day, probably an English Premier League day, so nothing will probably be happening then. But then again, I am available for a game on Saturday night, so if you or your friends are interested, contact me. Also, Sunday, I've got 2 games. You guys know Sunday is a twofer. Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we're going to continue on with Session 5 of Storm King's Thunder. And the party last week, they took care of the 7 snakes. And in fact, they were fixing to have a total party wipe. And then all of a sudden, Lord Acid got home from work, logged on Krusk, and saved the day. So if you guys haven't seen that session was awesome. I mean, all the sessions are awesome, guys, but just the way that Krusk came in at the perfect time and started raging and saved the day, man, Krusk, he really did. He saved a total party wipe. He was the only one still up. And he betrayed the Zentrum. So is the Zentrum going to find out that he killed them? You know, he killed the 7 snakes from Daggerford. You know, the Zentrum, and you can find out about Krusk's background story. All you have to do is go to the main website, scroll all the way down to meet the players, and just click on Krusk, and you'll be able to read his bio, where he's from, all that stuff. And that's for all of the players in my D&D 5e campaign, Storm King's Thunder, on Sunday. So you guys can, you know, read anything you want about the characters, and even look at their character sheets. Now, as for Krusk, he was purchased out of slavery by the Zentrum, and he was, you know, given his freedom as long as he trained and as long as he promised to serve the Zentrum, and he took them up on that. You know, he was a gladiatorial champion, won, you know, 25 matches in a row to get his freedom. So now he's betrayed, you know, the organization that actually bought his freedom. So are they going to find out that I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens in the future. So they are on their ways to this mushroom cave that the citizens grow mushrooms in, to where they sell the Garavans come to Nightstone and whatnot. And the players are headed there to see if there's any survivors of Nightstone, because there was this malicious, very evil attack from the dragons. Not from the dragons, but from the giants. And it was a really good session. If you haven't seen it, check it out, guys. You can see the unedited one where we're talking and stuff between, you know, breaks and stuff. You can see that. I'm starting to put those up there now because I'm streaming across multiple platforms. Or you can see the traditional 30-minute videos. And to speak on that, would you guys, in the comment section down below, would you guys like to see the episodes stay at a half an hour, or would you like to see them be an hour? Let me know on that, okay? So that's, you know, like I said, Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. And lastly, to finish the week off, we have our Fantasy Grounds game at 9 p.m. Eastern, and we are playing the DDAL 05 Storm King's Thunders. All of the new Storm King Thunder Adventures League stuff, we're playing that Sunday night at 9 p.m. So, guys, that's it. Please leave a comment down below. Don't forget, guys, please vote on the straw poll. I can't ask enough. Check out the Patreon page, guys. Please check out the Patreon page. At least get in the Discord server. That way I get to know everyone's voices and put a voice to the handle that I see, or the YouTube name, or whatever. Also, guys, check out the games this week, and don't forget, Halloween, 10 p.m., I'm going to be doing a special stream. I haven't done a special Halloween stream yet. but I am this year. Lastly, I want to touch base. I'm going to be doing my 4th annual Christmas giveaway extravaganza. I'm going to be having a bunch of Steam games to give away, Devil Knight token packs to give away, some D&D books to give away, some other cool stuff. We'll see if some of the other sponsors will also like to do some products to give away for the Christmas giveaway extravaganza. This is the 4th one. I can't believe it's already the 4th one. Wow. But anyways, guys, this has been fun. Leave comments down below. Do you want 30 or 1 hour, or just keep everything the same? Let me know down in the comment section, guys. Totally appreciate it. And until tomorrow, happy gaming, and I'll see you then.